Welcome back everyone to the Forked Spear. I am on this little tiny sand island here because I was dismantling that ship that's near the Mushroom Island, and it led to this treasure map right here. The Mushroom Island is to the southeast, but this treasure map looks like when I was first looking at the map, I was thinking maybe I could actually have a treasure that's on land, but perhaps that was a forlorn hope. Hmm. I thought I made myself a shovel. Perhaps not. I think I made it and then stored it away. That was silly of me. Well then, I don't feel like going all the way back to the Mushroom Island, so let's dig away and see what's in this treasure chest. I seem to be in a little air pocket here, and my calculations weren't too far off, seeing that this is where I was digging right here, and the chest was one off of that direction. Let's see if I got anything in here. TNT. Cooked salmon. Ooh, emeralds. Never argue with some emeralds and diamonds. And of course my usual heart of the sea. There you go. Nice. Maybe someday those things will come in handy in my little quest. Now, since I used my map to get here, I guess I'll just aim to the southeast, and eventually I should spot my little Mushroom Island. Oh, I also see the ship up ahead. Maybe I could finish dismantling that. I've been losing track of the ship on my last few tries around because I have less and less of the ship left, and as that happens, of course, it's harder and harder to find. I think that the best advice I can give for dismantling a ship would be to do the opposite of what I did with this one, and that is to take down the mast last, because the mast, if it's a ship where the mast is above the surface, then that might be a good landmark where you could, or I guess watermark, where you could easily see it in the future. And maybe even put something on top of the mast to make it a little bit more obvious. Sort of make the mast, turn the mast into a buoy or something like that. And now, as slowly. Yeah, okay, I better go up and breathe. It appears some company noticed my handiwork. Hey, do you have a trident? No, of course not. Any more of these around here? Nah. Well, it was a hope. Still no trident. As I was dismantling that ship, I came up with an idea. What if I used the materials I gained from the ship in order to build a shelter near the monument? So a little bit of a challenge there. Now, I thought of this after I was well on my way of doing the dismantling, so I had already put a great deal of it inside, and it's trying to tell what is going to be the challenge. Like how much of this stuff was from other sources and how much of this stuff was actually from what I was doing there. So I'm going to disqualify all that other stuff, except I did definitely gain a chest from there, so I will put one chest in here. And actually, I will grab a boat because I'm going to need that in order to get to the site. But the challenge then is to do a build using, let's see, 18 jungle planks, 46 spruce planks, some fences of this. I have a full stack spruce stairs and more. So spruce stairs have a great deal. A few jungle stairs. Spruce slabs. That's going to be a rather unusual looking house, I think. Now, I did grab this stuff from a nearby ruin. That is a couple of polished granite, some mossy bricks, chiseled bricks, this. Oh, and I also have a couple of spruce trapdoors. So, it could be interesting to try that and see what it looks like. I made it over to the island that is near the monument. I built myself a little shelter here out of the materials salvaged from that ship, and it's rather pathetic looking, but it's just a temporary place to work at. Now, let me get some stuff here. I want to have some milk with me. The idea for my first trip here will be to establish a door and maybe get a door up. I'm not going to worry too much about getting blocks or anything like that. I want to get a door established near the monument, preferably right next to the monument, and the plan is to build up around it so that I will be able to find a safe place to mine. Now, of course, I'm very much expecting to get mining fatigue all through this, and I'm expecting to be attacked. And that's the hazard of working in this area. Let's see if I can get myself down a little foothold there so that I could come back, get air, take a rest, and then go back down with the plans of actually doing some digging after that. See if we can... What? That's a pathetic boat. Was there a hole in it or something? What was that? Huh? Well, apparently boats are broken in this snapshot, right? Is that what that means? Or let's see if we could try it at a deeper location. No, they sink. Boats sink. Well then, so much for that plan. Oh boy, it's amazing the things that break between snap. This is a different snapshot than what I had yesterday. Now I do have this boat here that was left from the last time I was in the region, and that one still seems to be afloat. Of course, I also have the monument right here, as you can see, because I just got zapped. Yeah. Who just attacked me? I presume that was a... Yes, that was a guardian. Well, unfortunately, this guardian is... Ah! Can't swim. Oh, and it's night. Wonderful. I managed to get a small foothold and dig my way down into a first chamber. It turned out to be an Elder Guardian's chamber, and somehow I managed to take it out and get a few items in there. Now this is my last bit of milk, so I'm going to quickly get as much of this stuff as possible before I bug out of here. Because next time we get mining fatigue, which is probably going to be in about, well, I was about to say about 20 seconds, but obviously I fouled up that estimation. Let's get back up here. Okay. Ah, good. Now, that is that. Well, let's see. How much did I get? 42 bricks and 10 of those. That's enough for a full set. Plus 4 crystals, 2 shards, a sponge, and 8 dark prismarine. Not bad for a first haul. Let me... Well, that's going to take me some time to get out of here. Yeah. Now, one of the other 2 guardians, obviously, is still around, since that's who would have given me the mining fatigue. Problem is, once you... Okay, I should have saved the last bit of milk for this. Now, I think you can eventually break through this, right? After a long, inordinate amount of time. Oh, I found that I had broken a hole into the wall, into that chamber that left the monument. So I am getting out of here as quickly as I can. And where did I put my boat, I wonder? Oh, there it is. Alright. Now let's see if I can get out of here before any more of those guardians decides to make dinner of me. But at least now I have a foothold into this place. The trouble now will be finding that hole again so that I can get back into the place without being harassed too much by guardians, because they're getting very annoying. Very annoying. Oh. Alright, now. Whew. Now I'll see if I can find my... Oh, wait. I'll get killed if I stay here. No! Oh, well. I need a place to breathe, though. Out of doors. I got to find... Okay, where's my door at? I've got only a couple of seconds left to find it before that crazy elder... Quit that! There's the door. Okay, now. Whew. Where were we? Okay, now that's where I need to go. Good. I've got one more set of milk that I could... Alright, so here is the... Oh, hello. Quit doing that to me. Quit doing that to me. Quit it! Alright. Alright, now... Let's see. I don't know where that guardian... This is going to be a tactical battle, I could tell. Where is that thing? Don't know. And fortunately, I have to go for breath. These guardians certainly don't make things easy. I'm in my last foray now. Hopefully, after this, I won't have to come back here, but I always have these guys to worry about. Well, at least I killed that one. Alright, that's one less guardian I have to worry about. Now, let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. Oh, what now? Who can see me? Good grief. Now. Let's go and take a... No, don't throw away the pick! Ah. Let's see how fast I can get this before mining fatigue returns. And before so many guardians are around this place that I can't do anything more. Okay, that's... Let's see if I get some more of these sponges. There you go. Never know when you'll need a sponge, right? I think it's the first time I had sponges in this game. There we go. Up, up, and away to a little... Now I should be getting that mining fatigue soon. But let's see if I can get as many of these blocks as possible before then. I had always been thinking that sponges were rare, but I've been getting a lot of them here. But they don't seem to be rare to me. There you go. I'll be needing to bug out soon. But I think this is a decent enough haul. Certainly more than I was expecting to get. Let's get out of here. I think I've got company now, and I'm also having trouble breathing. So let's fly away. And I think that is more than enough of my share for this. You get out of here. I'm always having trouble hitting the wrong button whenever I'm doing this thing. Yeah. It doesn't help that we've got all this kelp in the way. Alright, good. Now that's taken care of. Then you find my boat and get out of this wretched place. I hope nothing happened to my boat. I'm not in the mood of swimming all the way back. Oh, there it is. Especially considering that it looks like whenever I place a boat now, it disappears. Alright, now, where is my little home away from home? Let me get a little rest and let's take a little count on what all I got. Let's see. This is what I had for my previous forays. I got 15 more of those, so we've got 34 of those, a stack plus 12 of that, 5 of those, 15 of the 19 of those, so plus 16 sponges plus the one that I've already dried out, 11 of those. So I think that is well meets my hopes. I think I'm going to call that a successful run. I'll just leave this place. What should I leave back here? Well, obviously I want to get my bow back. Well, I'll go and meet you back at home, or at least on the Mushroom Island. I am back to the spawn area, and in here let us drop off a few more things. Because after the membrane, we have a prismarine brick here. And we also have a piece of prismarine here. So those are two more things that are added. I can also get a sea lantern. And as for a sea lantern, let me just borrow this crafting table for a moment. And I should be able to get a sea lantern by, yeah, like that. There we go, one sea lantern. Add that into our treasure trove. Let's put that right over here. So now we've got a sea lantern, and that takes care of the bulk of the items that we are looking for. The biggest thing that is missing in all of this is, of course, the trident, which we still need to get a trident. Not sure what we're going to do about that little omission in there, but we are going to be needing a trident more than anything else. And we're also, of course, we will need a scute, but the scute is going to be trivial compared to anything else. I am going to need another conduit. The conduit that's right here is the one that I had active, and I'll be showing you why I'm going to be doing that in a moment. But I am collecting quite a number of nautilus shells, so I should have enough for another conduit soon. So I'm not going to worry about that. The main thing I need, other than the trident, is to get a number of ender pearls. That way I could make some ender chests, which could come in handy. And I'll be needing several of them, since once I place them, they're going to be staying in place unless I find silk touch at some point. And the other thing that I am going to be needing, just the ender pearls. I need it for making Eyes of Ender for ender chests, and plus I want to go using them in order to see if I can find a stronghold somewhere. But next time, what I plan to do is to go exploring into the, where is it? Ah, yes, that ravine right there. In fact, that's why I took down the conduit, is because I plan to place the conduit way down there and use that as the center of my operations. And I'm going to make it a fully functional conduit, since I've got a full stack of prismarine brick right at hand. And I have another stack close to a half there that I could save just in case anything goes wrong there. So plenty of stuff to build with. And I'm going to use that in order to make a nice central area where I can breathe and be able to take over everything. Maybe that would have come in useful when I was going after the monument, of course, but that's where I was trying to harvest in the first place. So therefore, I will put this in here for now. And when we return next time, we are going to go a little bit into a ravine, and I'm hoping to run into some drowned there. And maybe one of them will be holding a trident. But we'll find that out in the next episode of The Forked Spear.